Thank you for joining us on WORK360. My name is Tosin Ann.
Man's spirit is largely connected to his place of work. Where you work determines your productive life cycle. Do you even know your rights as a worker in a private or government-owned organizations? Has your rights been violated and you didn't know how to redress it? The Workplace Magazine is your answer. The Workplace Magazine is designed to be a one-stop medium for national development for working class activities, which all workers of all classes need to have. Oh yes, every worker needs work. The Workplace Magazine features socio-economic analysis of work environment and workers' right information, authoritative news about the working class, medium of working class engagement and intervention, democracy and workplace governance, developing leaders at work, workers' health, welfare and social life. To tap our business line, subscribe, advertise your product, express your opinions, and you can also be our vendor. For more inquiries, call 0818-453-0788 or 0809-166-6674. The Workplace Magazine. Quest for justice and decent work.
Today, we're going to be dealing with a very important issue at work, which is meritocracy and work. And with me to discuss this very important issue is Joel Afolayan. He is a librarian and a public affairs analyst. Welcome, Joel.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
All right, Joel. What, in your own word, is meritocracy?
Meritocracy is simply the coming together of two words, merit and cracy, which simply or literally means the study or the government of merit. The government of merit. This is a situation where you have those who owns ideas and their ideas taking the front burner in affairs of an organization or a given establishment.
Okay.
Literally.
Okay. So now, how can we really, justify the fact that, juxtapose meritocracy and work?
Thank you very much. You see, when we talk about meritocracy and work, there is a need for us to have this understanding of what work is all about. And setting out at work, what do you have in mind to achieve thereafter? We expect that when you invest, which is just a microcosm of what work is all about, and some other factors surrounding it, you will discover that you are expected to first break even, second, return on investment, and third, expansion and establishment. Now, if you are talking about meritocracy, that is bringing idea and owner of idea, according to Jima Ibrahim some times ago, to front burner, you are expected to put the best hand to work so as for you to get the desired outcome and expected result thereafter. Now, bringing the two together, you now understand that it is very, very important that the recruitment, the procedure, career advancement in work must be based on merit.
So, can we say we truly have that in Nigeria, owing to what we have around in government organizations, in private organizations, agencies here and there? Is meritocracy really at work in Nigeria?
I want to tell you honestly, meritocracy is not at work in Nigeria. Though there is no established statistics or research outcome that actually show the percentage at which employment or work or public service in Nigeria adopt meritocracy. But if I want to assess it based on some establishment, both owned by federal government or state government, I can tell you sincerely that we are likely to have it within just 20 and probably 23% meritocracy. Why the remaining percentages on the basis of anything outside merit?
Goes. Now, so tell me, what is the implication of unmerited engagement?
You see, the implication of unmerited engagement is grievous. And it's a multi-sectoral concept. You can see it in virtually all the sector of this nation's economy, ranging from health to security to education to engineering,
political,
name them.
numerous.
For example, let us come down to the aspect of the implication of unmerited engagement when in the security sector. You discover that in the Middle East, and specifically in our country, you discover...
Let us go there first. Let's take it from education, the educational sector. Okay. Let's take it from the education
Now,
sector.
coming from the educational angle, the implication of merited appointment, you discover that...
Why I'm going this way is this. You know, we have lots of tons of graduates, unemployed graduates, loitering everywhere, seeking this job. And at the end, you hear that, okay, there's going to be an employment, and they want to employ like 500 people and like 20,000 people put in for that job. And, you know, at the end of the rigorous, you know, trainings and everything, you find out that some of the people who didn't even participate are the ones who get the job. So let's take it from the, is it that they are not educationally qualified, or what? What do you think?
You see, we have so many certified unemployable graduates.
Wow.
They have the certificate.
Okay.
They are graduates. But what is the content of the kind of educational training they've gotten in their various institutions?
How about those who are actually certified and, you know?
You're talking about being certified first.
Okay.
They have a certificate.
Okay.
They are presumed to have been trained in tertiary institutions.
Yeah.
But the labor market is not so open. The procedure for recruitment and employment is not open and doesn't give equal opportunity for you to showcase what you have in terms of knowledge and what you have to contribute into the organization. And because of this disconnect from the reality of meritocracy, you now discover that even before you go for the interview, those organizations have in mind already those they want to engage. But unfortunately, we don't keep tab on the development at workplace as a government. We don't have a working statistics of how many graduates do we actually turn out in our various institutions. So as for us to know how to expand the labor market, how to expand the entrepreneurial opportunity for those that will not end up in white-collar jobs.
Yeah.
So as for us to absorb all of this number of certified and graduates of Nigeria, whether employable or unemployed. But because there is this unbridled emphasis on certificates, you now discover that people would rather go for certificate than the knowledge itself. So you keep on turning them out, definitely, but they know right inside of them that there is no market for them to go, because they know that they don't have the requisite knowledge for them to be a functional member of the society when it comes to employment.
Thank you, Joel. Thank you, Joel. Do you think that meritocracy is playing a lot in Nigeria at the moment? What is it helping matters, or is worsening the situation of things in Nigeria? Because
there is a fall in our taste for meritocracy. This country is paying dearly for it on the negative side. You discover that when you approach a public health facility, having lodged your complaint, diagnosed, you discover that medical doctors will have to go into their various offices and they start going Google some of the things you told them. This is one of the things we expect them, that when you say this, they're supposed to know what next to do. I am not saying that it's a bad thing for you to support your profession with information and communication technology facility. But when you have a total dependence on ICT at the expense of the knowledge base, then there is a problem somewhere. That's about the health sector. And when you go to the education sector, a professor in the university will be dishing out some of the materials that were given to him when he was an undergraduate
Yeah.
decades back is what you are giving to your students today. You are not preparing
Without
them
working on
for
it.
today's market. You are preparing them for markets of decades. Then, at graduation, you discover that, in fact, you may end up have them they graduate with first class. But by the time you subject them to what you expect them to know as an employee or a recruiting firm, you discover that no, this is empty. And unfortunately, some of these universities will still want to keep those who graduate with first class. So they keep on turning out their likes year in, year out. And we keep on producing the kind of human resources that are not properly brought up to fit for the market we all desire to see.
Autism in the formal sector, taking into cognizance the civil service and the government agencies, how has it affected the economy?
See, it has an attendance of negative consequence on the economy. Because if you look at it, I mentioned something the other time, I said that some were shut out at competing for available jobs. You discover that those that are presently employed, the majority of them don't really have what it takes for them to be on the job. While you have better hands out there, and they that manipulate the system will intentionally hold certain information that would have brought those who have the capacity, competence to compete with those cronies of theirs. They shut those people out by holding some information from them. You now discover that those on the job, and there is one funny thing about job or work generally, is that you cannot motivate anybody who you employed as a compensation. You have compensated them. You can never motivate them. Because every of their thinking, every of their contribution is going to be tied to the fact that, don't forget, you are on this job because you are a cousin of the nephew of the brother to my sister.
Thank you, Mr. Joel. Our time is fast spent, and I'm sorry we will not be able to go further, but I can promise you that we will continue with our discussion on our next episode. And on our next episode, we'll be looking at proffering solutions to ending nepotism, or at least bringing them to the barest minimum in engaging workers. You can contact us on our various social media displayed on your screen and our phone number. Mr. Joy, thank you for coming on WORK360.
Thank you for having me once again.
Will you give us the honor of coming for further discussion?
Definitely.
Thank you then, Mr. Joel. Till I come your way same time, get set and keep enjoying WORK360.